U Sports on CBC, presented by les Championnats U Sport à Radio-Canada. Une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada. Nike, Fox 40, Barabird Medical Supplies, Les Bag Baron Rings, et par BMO, and by BMO.
My name is Desmond Thomas, as we get set to bring you today's matchup between the 4th seed Cape Breton Capers and the 5th seed Nipissing Lakers here in beautiful Halifax, Nova Scotia, on the campus of Dalhousie University. As we take a look at the path to the finals, the last game of the day here, the first game, Laval and Trinity Western. Laval took that one in a shootout. Then the Ottawa GGs put up a 5 spot against the Vikes to advance into the semifinals. Just recently, UBC conquered the host Dalhousie Tigers 4-0. And here is the comparison between these two teams. The Lakers 9-3-0 in the regular season. The Cape Breton Capers 10-0-2. 2-1 in the playoffs are the Lakers, and the Capers a perfect 3-0 in the AUS, 2-0, pardon me, in the AUS playoffs, as they received the bye, as they were the top team to finish in the AUS conference. As we look at the referees here, Kelsey Carruthers, Camille Raymond, and Alicia Carulsi, the two Lions officials. So when we come back, it's the opening kickoff as Cape Breton faces off against the Lakers here on the 2024 BMO U Sports Women's Soccer Championship, live from Halifax on CBC.
Progress inspires us to push on, dreaming, doing, and taking the next steps together. We continue to work toward a world where the ocean thrives, where everyone receives the health, dental, and medical care they need, and where innovation shapes our future and strengthens Canada's digital economy. We can do more. We can make a difference. We can lead. We are Dalhousie, where progress meets possibility.
Delaney, Northwest Territories, the birthplace of hockey. Here, you'll find a community full of history and tradition. A community that Quaker surprised by transforming their arena kitchen into a Quaker breakfast bar. Stocked with our Canadian whole grain oats, it's now a place to gather, to eat, and to celebrate. We're proud to feed the passion for hockey in the place where it all started. Because we believe no matter where you're from, you've got this.
How are your investments doing?
That was on purpose. You know that topic always throws me off.
Lots of people feel that way. But don't worry, BMO's got advice to spare with any investment guidance and support you need.
I need some.
And you'll get it with personalized investing recommendations to help you feel confident in your decisions.
I'm curious. Do you roll as good as you help?
Folding mode.
It's yes, by the way.
And welcome back, everybody, to Halifax and New Sports on CBC. It's the Cape Breton University Capers, the 4th seed, taking on the Nipissing Lakers, the 5th seed, live from the Wickwire pitch in Halifax, Nova Scotia. As we take a look at the Cape Breton starters, Ellie Lancaster in goal, Grace Hannaford, Lauren Rowe, Ali Wilton, and Ali Rowe. What a dynamic top 4 that is for the Cape Breton Capers. As we see Ness Timmins pumping up his troops right now, and then Haley Clark, Maddie Hatfield, Leah DeCipio, McKenna Bowser, McKenna Acevedo, and Becca LeBlanc will round out the starting 11 for the Cape Breton University Capers. And then for the Nipissing Lakers, Emily Tierney, Taylor Shell, Bella Nolte, Aaliyah Pyers, Anika Nolte, and then Cassidy Brooks, Jessica Emerton, Alicia McMurrin, Alana Delmonica, Riley Trakoff, and Hayden Hanley in goal. So the Capers this evening in their green jerseys. These are jerseys I've never seen the Capers wear before, as Nipissing will be all in white, but the Capers in all green this evening. So the Capers, AUS champions, a perfect regular season, 10-0-0, and perfect in the playoffs as well. 2-0-0 as they beat UNB 2-0 in the finals to advance to these U Sports Championships. And the Lakers, the 5th seed, the OUA finalists, they lost to the Ottawa GGs in the finals of the OUA. A 4-2 loss for Nipissing. And Nipissing will kick us off here. And we are underway here at Wickwire Field in Halifax. Directly forward here, a chance for the Capers and Lauren Rowe, and another chance comes out. Rebound in front, it's cleared away from the line. And early moments here for the Capers. Now Becca LeBlanc, a chance now. Now back to Ali Wilton. Early pressure for the Capers right off the hop. Acevedo. Now back to Ali Wilton. Lauren Rowe, who had that moment seconds ago. McKenna Bowser. DeCipio up there as well. What a start for the AUS champions. Acevedo. And that will go out for a throw-in. A dominant start for the Capers, and that's what you'll expect from a team with the likes of Ali Rowe, who broke the scoring record for the AUS in both men's and women's soccer this season with 73 goals in her time at Cape Breton University. And that's sent forward again, looking for Lauren Rowe. And that'll go out along the far touchline. You can see this match already with the pedal to the metal, as it could very well have been an early 1-0 lead for the Capers, if not for some great goaltending and last-ditch defending. Ali Rowe. Now to the far side. Here's DeCipio. DeCipio with Hannaford in the box. DeCipio, and that's cleared off the back of the goal line, beside the net. As we'll take a look at that last chance for the Capers. Excellent job by Leah DeCipio in a battle there against Emily Tierney. And there was Aaliyah Pyers to knock that away from danger. Now in the midfield. That's sent up by Emerton. And now here come the Capers again, trying to feed that through, trying to get Lauren Rowe loose. Nolte, Bella Nolte. And now here's Emerton. Jessica Emerton. Swung to the far side. McMurrin. Now back to Annika Nolte. Nolte. Back. And that's intercepted. Great job by Lauren Rowe to come back and take that away. Here's Trakoff. And she took that ball away and played it up to Nolte. Now DeCipio surging up along the far side once again. DeCipio. Capers arriving in reinforcements. Lauren Rowe back to DeCipio. And then a return feed to Lauren Rowe, but I believe offside flag is raised. So the best cross-country races in Canada are in Kelowna, BC this weekend for the 2024 U Sports Cross Country Championships. Catch U Sports on CBC's exclusive live coverage, beginning with the men's 8-kilometer race at 3 p.m. Eastern, followed by the women's 8K race at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. It's the 2024 U Sports Men's and Women's Cross Country Championships, exclusively on U Sports on CBC, where champions are made. Thrown along the long far side. And now the Lakers trying to get something going here. That goes out beyond the goal line and will go out for a goal kick for Ellie Lancaster. The Lakers back in their defensive line. Nice move there as it's sent up. What a touch that was from Emerton to bring that ball down. Good challenge in the midfield by Wilton. Hannaford racing over, and it's taken away by Della Monica. Emerton. LeBlanc. Battling for the ball, shaking off a challenge. As we'll take a look here at some crafty footwork by Emily Tierney. What a move there away from Lauren Rowe. Excellent by Emily Tierney. A really high level of skill from Tierney on display there on the national stage. Now here come the Lakers. Back up the far side of the pitch. LeBlanc. And now Ali Rowe. On the ball. LeBlanc. Sends that up. Bouncing around, and now it's free for Lauren Rowe. Lauren Rowe. Her path blocked off initially, and she tried to feed it through looking for Hannaford. Nothing going right now. But the Lakers now trying to play their own through ball forward. That's cut off. And in the middle, Bella Nolte tries to play that ahead. And Lancaster will come out to claim the ball. In the midfield, that's knocked up again by Shell. That cross attempt was blocked away. Now once again McMurrin trying to play that through. Headed forward again and flicked on Emerton. A chance here towards goal. Emerton down in the box. But nothing. No sign from the official. As we are going to take a look at that last onrush from the Lakers. Beautifully flicked ahead. Emerton in a battle with LeBlanc, and no, nothing there, as Lancaster was there to cover the far post. And now here come the Breton Capers back the other way. It'll fall to Hannaford now on the near side. Hannaford settles it down and plays it to the far wing. Ali Rowe trying to settle it down. Trips, and now Lauren Rowe. Now played forward, looking for Hannaford. She'll rush onto the ball. Grace Hannaford, great defending there from Delmonica to knock that away from the on-rushing forward for the Capers. It will go out for the first corner of the game, though. And it'll be Madeline Hatfield to come over to take it. McKenna Bowser standing over the ball as well. Clark, Acevedo, and DeCipio parked right in front of the goaltender, Hanley. It's swung in by Bowser to the middle of the box. Sent right back to Hatfield. Hatfield there with Bowser. Bowser. As we take a look at that corner kick, well taken by Hatfield and headed away. Well defended in front by the Lakers. Now swept back in by Hatfield, looking for the rising DeCipio, who couldn't connect with that cross. Sent right back down. That's punted forwards. The Lakers gaining some good yardage here. In the 10th minute of play, as we hit 10 minutes, the score 0-0 despite a number of good scoring chances early, especially for CBU. That swung into the top of the 18-yard box. Bounces around Emerton there to try to collect it. Now Nolte trying to sift that ball through. That was cleared away by Hatfield. Hannaford battling for the ball along the touchline. Past Lauren Rowe. And now it comes to Tierney, who plays that ball up. Oh, what a touch there by LeBlanc to knock that ball down. And now far side is DeCipio. DeCipio feeding that through for Lauren Rowe. The flag stays down. Lauren Rowe with a chance. Great defending there. Coming back by Tierney to knock that away from Lauren Rowe. Corner kick to the Capers. DeCipio, a great run there against Pyers. There was Lauren Rowe showing her great speed. Tierney pace for pace with her, and what a challenge. That had to be perfectly timed, and it was. Now the corner kick taken, swung in high, flicked in towards goal. Wilton off the outside of the upright and stays out. Close calls here as the intensity is ratcheted up another notch. The Capers so dangerous off of corner kicks, and they almost connected there as Wilton, an inside of the foot volley, just missed. Now Ali Rowe turning on the near side, and that'll go out for a goal kick. Great defense from Tierney once again. Belanolte sees that out. It'll be a throw in for Nipissing, and Trekoff will take. Up in the middle of the pitch, forward by McMurrin. And out to touch in the 13th minute of play. It's somehow still 0-0 here in Halifax. Acevedo sends that to DeCipio, tries to turn with it. Was caught a bit flat-footed on that occasion. And now the throw-in taken again by Trakoff. Trakoff. Again looking to send that into the box. Acevedo takes a touch, knocks it down, and it's cleared away. Lauren Rowe trying to get away from a challenge. Lauren Rowe with a rush towards goal now with Hannaford. Lauren Rowe! 1-0. The Capers lead. What a rush from Lauren Rowe, and she finishes it off here. In the 14th minute, Lauren Rowe continues her scoring ways. And we'll take a look at it here as Lauren Rowe, first contact on the ball, turns, controls, brings it down, gets away from two challenges. And then a third challenge there from Tierney, who had been doing very well in the game. And then Lauren Rowe, once again with Piras all over her. Was there any doubt? A quarter of an hour gone. Nearly here in Halifax. And the Capers with a deserved 1-0 lead here. They've held the pace of play and the majority of the chances. And the Nipissing Lakers get called for a foul here at half. Hatfield sends that forward. Now Hannaford's on the ball. Hannaford. And now it's taken away. Back up the other way come the Lakers. Here's Annika Nolte. Now Emerton. Delamonica back into Emerton. Emerton across, flung wide, still loose for a moment, headed towards goal. And that chance from Brooks is swallowed up by Ellie Lancaster, second team All-Star in the AUS. Ellie Lancaster. As we'll take a look at that last chance. Great build-up play. Emerton, a beautiful cross. And there was Brooks with a good header. Now Rowe again! But the offside flag is raised, negating her chance. Nonetheless, it was an excellent save by Hayden Hanley on that chance for Lauren Rowe in an offside position. We remain at 1-0. Now coming back for the ball is McMurrin. McMurrin, oh, lovely move. And she picks out Delamonica on the near side. And everybody, would like to remind you that the road to the Vanier Cup continues on Saturday, November 16th, when the RSEQ Dunsmore Cup champions to the province of Saskatchewan to take on the Canada West Hardy Cup champions in the 2024 Mitchell Bowl. Catch all of the action exclusively on CBC Gem beginning at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. The road to the Vanier Cup and new sports on CBC, where champions are made. Back underway here in Halifax, the Lakers trying to respond. Brooks with a shot on goal and just past the post as she had Ellie Lancaster scrambling to the far side. Cassidy Brooks really starting to heat up here. She had 10 goals in the regular season, did Cassidy Brooks, and scored 4 in the OUA playoffs. And here come the Lakers again. Sent in to the top of the 18-yard box. That's knocked down. Here's Shell. Taylor Shell. And now Hannaford, who's as dynamic as a player as you'll ever see. And you'll see her move from one opposite corner to the other opposite corner throughout the match. Has really no assigned position, as here come the Lakers back the other way, trying to cross that into the box. Here is Hatfield. "19 minutes gone in this game, just about." As Della Monica will take this throw in. The Lakers certainly have had a good response since allowing the first goal in the game. Hatfield knocks the ball up. What a touch from Lauren Rowe. And now Wilton on the ball. Lauren Rowe there to help bring the ball back for the Capers. A scramble here at center. And it comes back to Della Monica, who plays a long ball up, knocked forward by Bowser. Ali Rowe trying to spin with the ball, yes. And Ali Rowe wins the foul there as Taylor Shell is called. As we'll take a look at that here. The collision between Ali Rowe and Shell. And I mean, that definitely could have gone either way. You kind of have to feel for Taylor Shell in that moment. Not really sure what else she could do. Bowser will watch that out to touch. Here's Hannaford. Hannaford looking through for DeCipio. Back to defend is Della Monica. And Della Monica able to send that over to the far side, where Brooks will catch up to it. Brooks with Trekoff back there to help defend. And it'll be a throw-in one by the CBU Capers. Sent through along the deck, fed forward, looking to pick out Becca LeBlanc on the near side. And it'll come back to Hatfield. DeCipio. Now Wilton. Wilton watched by McMurrin. Ali Rowe trying to pressure Della Monica. The ball stays in play. Della Monica puts it back into play. And now through the middle. The Capers trying to steal, but great strength on the ball from Brooks. And she surges forward with Emerton, who has the ball now. Watched by Bowser. And now back to Taylor Shell. Taylor Shell with a shot. And not very threatening. That shot towards Ellie Lancaster. Lancaster gets us back underway. Acevedo, bit of trouble with the ball at center. And it'll be out for a Lakers throw-in. 21 minutes gone, just about 22 minutes gone in this game. The Cape Breton University Capers lead by a goal. An excellent goal it was, scored by Lauren Rowe. Great skill from Ali Rowe, and she gets away from a defender and tries to feed Lauren Rowe. And great defending there by Tierney to knock the ball away. Here's Brooks along the far flank, defended well by Haley Clark. Here comes Trekoff with the throw-in. Down low for Brooks. Hannaford now on the ball. Turns it over to Shell. Taylor Shell now swung to the middle for McMurrin. McMurrin Back to Pyers. And now Tierney. Tierney, a great ball forward. And that'll fall to Trakoff, who crosses that into the box. It falls well here for Nolte. Back out for Nolte again with a shot. Bella Nolte from Annika Nolte. And that just went wide. The sisters trying to connect on a goal there. And it just went wide. First initial great effort by Riley Trakoff to get the ball into the box. And there was Annika Nolte leaving it for Bella Nolte. Bella Nolte, 3 goals, 1 assist in the regular season. Has 2 goals and 1 assist in the playoffs. So nearly matched her regular season output in just 3 games in the OUA playoffs. She is definitely feeling it right now. Throwing on the far side of the field for the Lakers. Trakoff. 24 minutes gone in this game. 1-0. The Capers lead off of a goal from Lauren Rowe. And now Allie Rowe fed forward. DeCipio's there. But it's knocked forward by Tierney. And here's Bella Nolte trying to get loose along the far touchline. It will go out for a goal kick. Here's Haley Clark. The goal kick taken quickly by Ellie Lancaster. And here's Allie Rowe. The Lakers have done a great job so far closing off Allie Rowe, but that has led to other great scoring opportunities for the many other talented individuals on this Capers roster. Lifted forward, Lauren Rowe. And the offside flag is raised, and we'll get a stoppage. Aliyah Pyers. Will get us back underway. Wilton, 1-touch pass back to Hatfield. Possession is taken away by Nipissing. Played back to Pyers. And that long ball looking for Bella Nolte is knocked away. Haley Clark on it now. And now Acevedo, a nice turn in the middle of the pitch to get away from danger and then plays it. And that is off the mark and will go out for a throw-in. We'll do that all over again. Trakoff up for the throw-in. Trakoff. A long throw-in. We've seen a number of players with excellent arms and length and an ability to unleash great distance on those throw-ins here this morning, this afternoon, and this evening. Here's Hannaford. Now Acevedo. Surveyed her options, and now Hatfield. Hatfield. Now Allie Rowe. Allie Rowe sifting that through. Lauren Rowe, a perfectly weighted ball. Lauren Rowe! What a save that was by Hayden Hanley, keeping it a 1-0 game. Outstanding goalkeeping by Hanley, and we'll see it here as Allie Rowe sifted that ball through Lauren Rowe. A perfect run to get onto it, and there was Hanley to come out and cut off the angle. And now back the other way come the Lakers. Here's Emerton. Emerton! And a bit of a skipper before it came into the arms of Ellie Lancaster. Acevedo. A bit of trouble at the back here for CBU. As it's sent up now, Lauren Rowe. Some trouble with the ball. Now Allie Rowe will try the same thing again. Now swung to the far side. The goalkeeper coming out. Plays sweeper keeper, does Hayden Hanley. And executes it to perfection. The Capers really trying to play over the top and spread out the defense for the Lakers. They want to isolate Lauren Rowe for sure. And that was Hayden Hanley reading that play to perfection. Here's Emily Tierney. Swung to the near side for Della Monica. Good one-touch passing through the middle. Taylor Schell and Annika Nolte. Now over to Pyers. Schell. Good step up there by McKenna Bowser. That'll float all the way back to Hayden Hanley. Nearly 30 minutes gone here in the first half. The Capers lead by a goal, and it could have been much more than that if not for the great goalkeeping of Hayden Hanley. Now up the far side, here come the Lakers. And that cross is easily dealt with by Clark and sent out to touch. Throw in taken quickly. Haley Clark there defending against Cassidy Brooks, and it will go out for a goal kick. And just a reminder, tomorrow our first game will be Trinity Western against the Victoria Vikes tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, our first semi-final match. Make sure to tune in for that one. That will be an excellent matchup. And consolation, in the consolation bracket. Lauren Rowe with the ball. Now over to Hannaford. Back to Lauren Rowe. And Pyers is there to defend. Now Bowser. Great job. And turn from Bowser. Tried to play with the outside of the boot, but McMurrin was there. And now Ali Rowe dispossessed in the middle of the pitch. But it's sent up by DeCipio. It will go all the way back to Hayden Hanley, and she will collect. Hanley high into the Halifax night sky. And first touch goes to the Capers. That is asking a lot of Ali Rowe to rush onto that. Ali Rowe on the ball now from Hannaford along the far touchline. Ali Rowe will see what she can do as she dances around. That will go out to touch. And we'll have a corner kick coming up here for the CBU Capers. Such a threatening team from the corner flag. CBU leads in this game in terms of corner kicks by a score of 3-0. This is the third corner kick now in the match for the Capers. Hatfield and Bowser standing over the ball.
Checking in is number 23, number 23, Audrey Wabb. Checking out is number 27.
And number 27, Acevedo coming out. So number 23, Audrey Hua, will come into the game. Hua, always a substitute just around the halfway mark. That corner comes in off the top of the bar. Still loose though, and danger not gone yet. Another chance in the 18-yard box, and that's knocked away. Out for a goal kick. The Capers spell chaos off of the corner kicks. 32 minutes gone in this game. CBU still up by 1-0. So we'll take a look at that latest Caper corner kick. A beautiful feed from Hatfield. Nearly found the back of the net. Hatfield herself, and now here comes the Lakers back the other way. Chipped forward. Nolte, her pass into the box was blocked. And that's cut off in the middle of the pitch. Trakoff. Back on the ball. Now Schell. Headed forward by Bowser. And Trakoff will settle things down for the Lakers. Plenty of time left for Nipissing as they send that one long. Hatfield didn't know where it landed. Emerton with a chance here. She got it back. Now it comes to Della Monica. Della Monica resets. Back over to Trakoff. Trakoff, and that long pass goes past everybody in a white shirt and will roll out for a goal kick. That's picked off by the Lakers. Nothing threatening comes from it, and it'll be a throw in deep in their own defensive end for CBU. So good yardage gained by Nipissing. We'll see if they can try to pin in St. FX here into this corner. We see Cassidy Brooks there, the captain for Nipissing. And the ball comes to Nolte, Bella Nolte. Trakoff, and Bowser now sends that up. Great first touch. Sends it forward from Pyers. And now the ball at the feet of McKenna Bowser. And plays it up to Lauren Rowe. Lauren Rowe challenged, but bounces off of Tierney's attempt to steal the ball off of her. And now it's sent up again for Lauren Rowe. Tierney this time sticks with her and is able to defend the chance. Here's Emerton. Jessica Emerton switches the field over to Aaliyah Pyers. Pyers. A long ball again intercepted by McKenna Bowser, who's now stepping up into the rush. Bowser, the left flank for Ali Rowe. Ali Rowe away from Pyers. Ali Rowe cutting back. Ali Rowe trying to cut it into the box for Hannaford. And that's cleared away by Taylor Shell. Excellent work by the defenders at the back for Nipissing. So we'll take a look at that last chance for the Capers along the far flank. Of course, Lauren Rowe and there Ali Rowe. Watched by Pyers, and Ali Rowe just a dominant presence on the pitch. Stops back on a dime and was looking to feed Hannaford. McMurrin in great defensive positioning there. And now the counterattack on for the Nipissing Lakers up the far flank. Brooks recovers the pass, but can't get the second one. And now Ali Rowe in the center of the field. Tried to feed that through to Rowe, and now it's taken up by DeCipio. DeCipio showing her great speed here against Della Monica, but Della Monica gets back and wins the challenge, and no foul is called. Excellent work from Alana Della Monica. Now here's Emerton. Emerton watched by Hatfield, and Hatfield is able to get the better of her and send it out. But now the secondary support coming from Della Monica. No foul called here. Advantage played now to the back post. Here come the Lakers. It's Nolte swinging it wide. It's headed forward. Brooks tries to settle it, and a left-footed volley weakly on to Lancaster. We'll take a look at the last chance for the Capers. DeCipio with unbelievable acceleration here, but props as well to Alana Della Monica to get back step for step with DeCipio and win the ball. Now lifted over the top. Here come the Capers. Another chance towards goal. Lauren Rowe at the top of the 18-yard box. A bit of a bump into Hayden Hanley. And that will be a foul called against Lauren Rowe, who's now getting a bit of a talking to from the referees. We'll see it here, as there was Hua, one of her first touches on the ball. And then Rowe, a bit of a follow-through after the fact. Yes, there was. A bit of a shove afterwards. But nothing malicious. As Hanley gets us back underway. Rowe. Far side for Hua. But that pass is intercepted by Brooks. And now swung to the near side. Getting across is Hatfield. And she's able to clear the danger. Great work by Madeline Hatfield. or pardon me, Becca LeBlanc. There's DeCipio. Brooks trying to win the ball back for the Lakers. McMurrin. And now back to Della Monica. That's unlucky for Jessica Emerton. And it just bounced off of her. Back underway. She has the ball back. Now Shell. Shell to the far side for Nolte, Annika Nolte. And that secondary effort is a weak one and goes out beyond the goal line. Just missing that final piece of execution are the Lakers right now. They're getting the build-up. They're getting everything going through the middle. They're winning possession back and maintaining possession, but it's just that last piece of the puzzle that's missing right now for Nipissing. And maybe they can find it here. Great defending at the back. Excellent work by Hatfield and DeCipio. And over to the far side, Becca LeBlanc will take the throw in. Nobody showing right now for CBU. And a long throw in taken by Becca LeBlanc. Popped forward. Wilton. And now Bowser. That ball forward. Shell takes it away and wins a throw in for Nipissing. Nipissing, who finished second in the OU way, 9-3-0, 27 points. And their only loss in the playoffs came in the finals to the Ottawa GGs, 4-2. And here comes Nipissing trying to tie the game up. Brooks went down to the box, no penalty called though. We've only had one penalty called all day long, and that was on a surefire challenge. In the 41st minute of play, it is the CBU Capers 1 and the Nipissing Lakers no goals. And just a reminder, everybody, that the clock is not the official time. The official time is kept with the scorekeepers. So it is the approximate time, but it is quite accurate. And there shouldn't be too much added time left in this game anyways, as we're about 4 minutes away from full time, from halftime. Here's Trakoff now. And a throw in dangerous territory. Trakoff headed away by Bowser. Back to the top of the 18-yard box. And stolen away, Ali Rowe now. Ali Rowe trying to get the counter-attack going. She got it up to Lauren Rowe. Wilton. Ali Wilton up to the far side for Hua. Hua catches up to the ball, feeds it through for Lauren Rowe, and coming out to claim was Hanley. Well, that's going to be a great battle all night long. Hayden Hanley and Lauren Rowe, and Hanley got the better of Rowe on that occasion. Great ball from Ali Wilton, and then Hua, who always makes her presence known when she comes on as a substitute. And there was Hanley. Perfect timing and positioning. Now Grace Hannaford. Here to Bowser, now DeCipio. That ball is given away. Here comes the captain, Brooks. Brooks with a shot. And there's no power on that as it bounced well before it came to Ellie Lancaster. Not the shot on goal that Cassidy Brooks was looking for on that occasion. Look out there. Oh, fouled. Was Leah DeCipio, but yeah, advantage definitely should have been played on that occasion, but
substitution for
we'll get a substitution nonetheless.
Checking in is number 4, Norfolk Cat, Paige Allaby.
So coming in for the Capers is going to be number 4, Paige Allaby, and coming out is going to be Leah DeCipio. Ray Jalaby, such an excellent player for the Capers, so steady and reliable. A couple minutes away from the halftime whistle. Hatfield gets us back underway, a ball to the top of the 18. That's headed away, almost came back for Lauren Rowe, and now it's Hatfield. She's pressured by Brooks. And Clark, her clearance attempt goes off of Brooks, stays in play though. Here's Emerton. Emerton, great speed along the near touch line, but Hatfield will get there first and send it out to touch. Here's De La Monica on the throw-in. Now Nolte. Annika Nolte swinging that to the far side, knocked away by Bowser, and then volleyed up by Ali Rowe, and that got past Pyers, and now Lauren Rowe with a chance. Pyers, great work to come back and defend her error. Excellent by Alea Pyers. And the Capers win a corner off of that rush. So maybe danger not quite evaded yet for the Lakers, as it'll be Clark doing jumping jacks in front of Hayden Hanley. Pyers there to support her goalkeeper, as it'll be Hatfield to take this corner kick. Right-footed, she'll be able to curl this one in. 30 seconds or so away from the halftime whistle. Hatfield swings it in, just goes past the far post. My goodness, the score remains 1-0. We'll take a look at that kick on the replay here. The Capers so dangerous off the corner, a great delivery. And there was Lauren Rowe when she went an inch past the post.
The official has indicated a minimum of 1 minute to be added.
We'll have about a minute of added time left in this game as we've hit the 45-minute mark. And now up the far side is Trakoff. What a glorious chance that was for the Capers to jump out to a 2-0 lead before the break. Now the game still very much up for grabs. Lauren Rowe with the ball. She takes it in along the touchline. Will leave it as it went out. A throw-in coming up for the Capers. Bowser up to take it. Bowser a little bit too far. The game has certainly slowed down here, and there it is, the halftime whistle after 45 minutes of play. It's the Cape Breton University Capers 1 and the Nipissing Lakers no score. Our U Sports halftime show features the Pepsi U Sports Champion Spotlight and the first half stats and highlights when we return to Halifax. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
All the goals.
That is a worldie!
All the drama.
That is absolute chaos!
It all leads to this.
Are you kidding me?
The Canadian Premier League Final, Saturday at 3 Eastern.
How are your investments doing?
That was on purpose. You know that topic always throws me off.
Lots of people feel that way. But don't worry, BMO's got advice to spare with any investment guidance and support you need.
I need some.
And you'll get it with personalized investing recommendations to help you feel confident in your decisions.
I'm curious. Do you roll as good as you help?
Bowling mode.
It's yes, by the way.
BMO.
U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Wickwire pitch in Halifax, Nova Scotia. After 45 minutes of play, it is the Cape Breton University Capers leading the Nipissing Lakers by 1-0. Earlier this fall, U Sports and PepsiCo Foods Canada announced an innovative partnership, marking a significant step towards supporting the career development of student athletes and positively impacting the future of Canadian university sport. They're proud to bring you the PepsiCo Foods Canada U Sports Champion Spotlight. Queen's University football standout Ian St. Arnaud talks about his family's concern to university sport and his record-setting kick returns for touchdowns.
I'm from Vancouver, BC. I play football at Queen's University. Play defensive back out here, and I love football. I love being out here for school. I'm in economics. Being good at the athletics is just as important as being good in books. So I chose economics mostly because my parents are both in finance. And so they kind of gave that spark behind me to kind of pursue that. I personally thought it was just kind of the most broad degree you could get, kind of gives you opportunities to do many different things, which is really important to me. I want to be able to do some kind of business in the future. I'm hoping to start my own business. I started playing football in grade 8, and it was because my older cousin, who also plays U Sports at Regina, he really loved football, and he was going to that's all he was doing. And so it really inspired me. He was with big role models for me. And I always kind of wanted to be similar to him because he was the older one, right? We lived next door to each other, which was really blessed. It was almost like my brother. And so just kind of being with him all the time really sparked my interest in football. He plays linebacker. So that probably also fostered a little bit of love for the defensive game in me, for sure. I think that's one of the most important things is learning from who can teach you, right? Your coaches, your teammates, guys who are older than you who have done it before. That's really important to have in your arsenal as you're going through, right? And I think that having a mentor, having a role model, having an idol or an inspiration is really important because it gives you something to strive for. It's still surreal to this day. It was just going out there and having that opportunity of both of those misses that have that chance, right? We practice it every day. We go out there when they miss a field goal, we expect to score. And so that was always in the back of my head. My job here is to score. If I don't, I'm not doing my job, right? But it was just the team around me. The blockers were amazing. Without them, I wasn't scoring that. The lane opened up and it just was able to, it happened, it panned out and it worked perfectly. And it was just seeing it go from practice to game like that is really inspired just to see how it actually can translate to the field, right? The emotions were insane. It was already a great game, and that just kind of put it above that for me. And it's still surreal. It's really surreal. And the 500 wins, that's super great for just the team and all the alumni and everyone who's been part of the team throughout the whole history of it. I think the team focus is just do your job. Right? You go out there, you need to do what you need to do to succeed. And if we all do our part, we're going to win games. And that's obviously the end goal, obviously, to win every game, right? But that's not always going to happen. But if you can just stick true, stay to your plan, and just do what you need to do, I think that's going to really set you up for success.
Where exceptional student athletes are born, where records are broken, where great plays are made, where school colors ignite passion, where champions prevail. Where tradition is celebrated, Ontario University Athletics.
Feel every hit, point, and celebration as if you're standing right on the sideline. Our passionate team unlocks a world of possibilities with digital broadcasting made simple, bringing heart-pounding action directly to millions of fans. Proudly Canadian, ISI Live, be there.
La dépendance à la nicotine se manifeste sournoisement. Méfie-toi.
And welcome back, everybody, to the Wickwire pitch in Halifax, Nova Scotia, on a chilly night here at Dalhousie. After 45 minutes of play, it is the Cape Breton University Capers leading the Lakers by a score of 1-0. Every year, U Sports celebrates its best, honoring major accomplishments of its student athletes in each sport. Here are the nominees and the winner of the 2024 U Sports Player of the Year Award.
The nominees for the Chantal Navert Award as the 2024 U Sports Women's Soccer Outstanding Player of the Year are, en nomination pour le prix Chantal Navert décerné à l'athlète par excellence de l'année 2024 en soccer féminin U-Sport, du sport universitaire de l'Atlantique, from the AUS, Aaliyah Rowe, Université du Cap-Breton, Cape Breton University. Du réseau du sport étudiant du Québec, from the RSEQ, Chloé Renaud, Université McGill, McGill University. Des sports universitaires de l'Ontario, from the OUA, Cassandra Provost, Université d'Ottawa University. Et de l'Association Ouest Canadienne, from Canada West, Ruby Nicholas, Université de Victoria, University of Victoria. La lauréate du prix Chantal Navert pour l'athlète par excellence de l'année en soccer féminin U-Sport est, the winner of the Chantal Navert Award as U-Sports Outstanding Player of the Year in Women's Soccer is Aaliyah Rowe, Université du Cap-Breton, Cape Breton University.
Nicotine addiction sneaks up on you. Beware.
Delaney, Northwest Territories, the birthplace of hockey. Here, you'll find a community full of history and tradition. A community that Quaker surprised by transforming their arena kitchen into a Quaker breakfast bar. Stocked with our Canadian whole grain oats, it's now a place to gather, to eat, and to celebrate. We're proud to feed the passion for hockey in the place where it all started. Because we believe no matter where you're from, you've got this.
All the goals.
That is a worldie!
All the drama.
That is absolute chaos!
It all leads to this.
Are you kidding me?
The Canadian Premier League Final, Saturday at 3 Eastern.
How are your investments doing?
That was on purpose. You know that topic always throws me off.
Lots of people feel that way. But don't worry, BMO's got advice to spare with any investment guidance and support you need.
I need some.
And you'll get it with personalized investing recommendations to help you feel confident in your decisions.
I'm curious. Do you roll as good as you help?
Bowling mode.
It's yes, by the way.
BMO.
U Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U-Sport à Radio-Canada, une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada. Nike, Fox 40, Barraburn Medical Supplies, Les Bagues Baron Rings, et par BMO, and by BMO.
And you're very welcome back, everybody, to the campus of Dalhousie University in this fourth quarterfinal matchup between the Cape Breton University Capers, the 4th seed, and the 5th seed, Nipissing Lakers, where the Capers lead 1-0. We'll take a look at some halftime statistics here. The shot attempts favor the Lakers 8-6, as well as the shots on goal 5-3 in favor of the Lakers. Capers lead by a landslide in corners, and the fouls 4-1 in favor of Nipissing. And we'll take a look at some first half highlights. The Capers so dangerous on corners, and Hatfield, of course, a big part of that. She has incredible deliveries, and there you see Ali Rowe connecting. There was Wilton with an early chance that just went off the uprights, and then an excellent battle from Lauren Rowe to get away from 3 Lakers defenders, surge towards goal, and then deposit that ball into the back of the net for the first goal of the game for CBU. And then right afterwards, the Lakers tried to respond with Cassidy Brooks, a great header in on goal, but stopped rather easily by Lancaster, and then a huge save from Hayden Hanley to keep it at a 1-0 game. Excellent speed from DeCipio there, as well as from Della Monica, to knock away that scoring opportunity. And here's another great look at the goalkeeping of Hayden Hanley, out to claim that ball. It was a fast-paced and pedal-to-the-metal first 45 minutes of play, and it started off in just the first 3 seconds of the game with the Capers threatening towards the goal. And they kept up that great pace of play throughout the first 45 minutes, and certainly could be more than a 1-0 lead right now if it wasn't for Hayden Hanley at the back. But not to count out the attackers for the Nipissing Lakers. They've had some great looks towards goal as well, but I don't think Ellie Lancaster has been too troubled about them. They've been decent locking quality, but the shot power hasn't been quite what has been necessary, and the Lakers just in that first half missing just the last piece of the puzzle, the last moment of their build-up of play. So we'll see if they can get back to their scoring ways here in the second half. Annika Nolte led the team in scoring in the regular season, 5 goals, 6 assists for 11 points, and in goal scoring, Cassidy Brooks led the team with 10 goals and 1 assist, also with 11 points. So Nolte and Brooks tied in scoring, points and goals taken into account. And of course, Ali Rowe, 21 goals this season, 77 regular season goals scored over her illustrious career. None in this evening's game, though. And we'll see if she can add to the tally for CBU. The Lakers definitely want to stop that from happening. As the Lakers will get us set to kick off here. It will be Brooks to start us off from the dot. Lauren Rowe jumped offside for a second. And we are back underway here in the final 45 minutes today in this quarterfinal day, and that shot initially coming through. Bowser knocks that away, and Hannaford. But look out here, Clark down in the box. Cassidy Brooks, the opposing captain there as well, so it's a great sign of sportsmanship from her as Ali Rowe, Bowser and Hatfield and Allaby stand over their teammate. We'll take a look at the injury as Clark was a bit too quick to get up there, and oh yeah, just a collision on the back of her head as she knocked her head with the leg of Cassidy Brooks. She's getting assessed right now, and Haley Clark insisting that she's all right. She'll she'll have to step off for a moment because it was a head-related injury or incident. She'll be able to join the fray in a couple moments if she is cleared along the sideline. There's Della Monica for Nipissing. Taylor Shell showing right near her. Lauren Rowe lurking in the vicinity as well. Turning with it is Brooks. And that goes out to touch beyond Emerton. And now a quick throw in. Taken by Della Monica. Swung into the 18-yard box. Lauren Rowe battling for it. Ali Rowe, pardon me. And coming out to claim it is Ellie Lancaster. Team 2 All-Star Ellie Lancaster, but didn't get what she wanted to on that punt up the field. Wilton. And on the pitch now is Liberty Uke in the midfield, number 10. A long throw in taken there by Della Monica. And here's Brooks. She'll win a throw in along the far touchline. We see Grace Hannaford pushing up. Uke is there watching Annika Nolte. Della Monica. Will go out beyond the touchline and out for a goal kick for Ellie Lancaster. Lancaster. That's headed forward. Great job by Bella Nolte to get in the way, and now it comes to Emerton. And at the top of the 18-yard box, almost a chance there for a shot towards goal, but now the Capers trying to surge back the other way. A great ball here for Paige Allaby. Paige Allaby trying to sift that through, but too much for asking. And Lauren Rowe not quite able to rush onto that. Paige Allaby sights a bit off on that occasion. And Hayden Hanley will get us back underway here at Wickwire. played to the far side. And Tierney. CBC is your home for exclusive coverage of the Vanier Cup playoffs. Catch the 2024 UTEC and Mitchell Bowls Saturday, November 16th, and the 2024 Vanier Cup Championship game from Richardson Stadium in Kingston, Ontario, on November 23rd. The kickoff is at 1 p.m. on CBC Television, CBC Gem, and CBCSports.ca. U Sports on CBC, where champions are made. Nearly 50 minutes gone in this contest. The Cape Breton University Capers lead by a score of 1-0. The Lakers trying to change that though, as it's sent out by Hua. As we see Courtney Pullman out on the pitch as well, number 10 in white, as that's attempted to be crossed in from Jessica Emerton. Goes beyond the touchline. Amber Lancaster to get us back underway. Headed forward by Pullman. Bowser. The near side. As we take a look there at Riley Trakoff. 4 goals, 3 assists, 7 points in the regular season. Has a goal and 2 assists in the playoffs, in the OUA playoffs. Was very active in the first half, especially on throw-ins. Bowser. Ball is knocked forward, trying to track it down is Brooks. There's Bowser. Back into play. Ali Wilton spins, plays it over. Not too far though, Nolte kept it back. And there was Trakoff. And the ball taken away. Paige Allaby up the near side flank. Lauren Rowe in a foot race now. Lauren Rowe up against Pyers. And great work there from Pyers. Lauren Rowe trying to get it around her defender this time. Pyers shunts her off the ball. And it'll be Lauren Rowe called on the foul. But some excellent work by the Capers forward, Lauren Rowe. And that's been a great battle all night long. Aaliyah Pyers against Lauren Rowe. Some great footwork from Rowe, trying to go inside then outside on the defender for Nipissing as the ball is played up here and Pullman hits the deck. Everybody up and up, back to their feet and okay. Trakoff will get us back underway. To Tierney now. Tierney back to Pires. Now Pullman. Back to Tierney. A long ball in, looking toward the 18-yard box. Bowser rose and knocked it away. Now Allaby. Paige Allaby with some good patience. Plays it to the line, but that patience doesn't pay off as she plays it out to touch. It'll be a throw-in now for Riley Trakoff and the Lakers. That will go out for a corner kick for the Lakers. So a big moment here in the game early on in the second half for the Nipissing Lakers. We'll see what they can do from here. The Capers are so effective from the corner flag. You know that the Nipissing Lakers would like to try to duplicate that effect. Annika Nolte over top of the ball, sends that in, headed away by Ali Rowe, and Bowser is able to clear that out to touch. We'll take a look at this. Annika Nolte A great cross into the box, and Ali Rowe getting it done at both ends of the field. There was Uke stepping up in the midfield, and she knocked that away and plays a bit of a wild ball. Henley plays that up. Deft pass there from Ali Rowe, trying to pick out Lauren Rowe here. A great ball. Lauren Rowe shunted off the ball by Pyers. And now Allaby. And that touch a bit too heavy. And that will roll out for a goal kick. Paige Allaby, her sights not quite aligned yet in this game as she came on as a substitute. It's a quick pace of play and might be a bit challenging to get up to. Hayden Hanley. First touch by the Lakers. And that ball is lovely and played up to Bellinolti. Bellinolti outside of the boot play here to Trakoff. Trakoff is watched by Bowser. That goes off of Bowser. And great hustle there by Clark. But her effort doesn't pay off, as it will be another corner for the Lakers. Ali Rowe parked in the 6-yard box, ready to defend this corner. Annika Nolte standing over the ball in the 57th minute. Nolte to the back post. It's headed, it's loose, and it's in! The Lakers have equalized here in the 57th minute. It's 1-1. The Capers so adept at scoring from the corner flag, and the Lakers give them a taste of their own medicine as they rise up, and it's flicked along, and that will be the goal for Jessica Watchman. Jessica Watchman, number 16, gets the goal and ties the game for the Nipissing Lakers. A deserved tie-in goal for sure, as they've had the majority of the possession in this second half, and they came out with a hunger. And now the Capers and the Lakers back on even terms. And here come the Lakers again. Nolte, a crack towards Lancaster. And that's an easy stop for Ellie Lancaster.
Jessica Emerton.
So Jessica Emerton gets the goal here in Halifax against the team in green from Cape Breton Island. Turning back with it is Bowser. Now Clark. And across to Hatfield. That's a loose pass though, and it's picked off. Up the far side come the Lakers. Emerton. De La Monica crosses that into the box. Wilton heads that away. Now Grace Hannaford. Lauren Rowe taken down. No call though. Will play on here in Halifax. Great work by De La Monica to shield that ball away. And now it's Riley Trakoff. Riley Trakoff into Nolte. Nolte gets it right back. And once again, possession given away by the Capers. Pullman to the near side for Trakoff. Trakoff feeding it to the top of the 18-yard box. It's knocked down and finally cleared away. And the Capers, all they can do right now is punt the ball up and give possession right back to Nipissing. It's been a dominant second half for the Lakers. Played up to the far side. LeBlanc trying to defend there. Now it comes to Annika Nolte. Nolte defended by LeBlanc. There was Jessica Emerton, watched out to touch.
Substitution for the Cape Breton Capers. Checking in is number 24, numero 24, Leah DeCipio.
So
Coming
Leah
out is number
DeCipio
4, numero 4.
will be coming
Paige
in,
Allaby.
and coming out will be Paige Allaby. And DeCipio will come right back into the fray. On the 60th minute mark here in Halifax. The Nipissing Lakers moments ago managed to equalize off of a corner kick and a goal from Jessica Emerton. And now they're down in the attacking zone again, looking for more. Great challenge from Uke in the middle of the pitch. And it's brought back. Pires. Hustling over to it was Tierney, but she slipped, and now Ali Rowe up the far side away from Pires. Ali Rowe still into the 18-yard box. Ali Rowe along the deck. Lauren Rowe, what a chance over top of the net. Can you believe it? Ali Rowe to Lauren Rowe with a glorious opportunity, and it went over top of the bar. We'll take a look at that here. Great skill from Ali Rowe, working against Aaliyah Pires. And just a secondary burst of speed, a perfect setup, and the ball bounced right at the last moment for Lauren Rowe. She can't believe it. But great pressure from the Capers, the first attack on goal they've had really in this second half. The ball's given away. Here's Brooks. Brooks, and that's intercepted by Clark and sent out to touch. Everybody catch your breath here. This is a tight one in Halifax. Nipissing and Cape Breton knotted at 1 goal apiece. Riley Trakoff. Yet another throw-in. Down to Nolte. Possession given away. Here's Ali Rowe. Ali Rowe wanting to sift that over the top for Hannaford, who's had a relatively quiet game for CBU. Hannaford and Ali Wilton haven't been as noticeable as I think the Capers would have wanted them to be. As the Lakers now trying to respond to that chance, and that crack coming in on goal is stopped by Lancaster. Lancaster punts that high into the Halifax night sky, and now Ali Rowe is on the ball. Back to Wilton. Ali Wilton, 3 goals, 2 assists in the regular season for the Capers. And now here's Leah DeCipio. Wilton trying to turn with the ball. That will go out to touch before it reaches DeCipio. And it didn't touch anybody, so it does go out for a throw-in for Nipissing, much to the protest from the fans in attendance today. Now Bowser, it's given away. Pullman into the 18-yard box, bouncing around. It's loose for a moment here as it comes wide. A couple bodies go down. Bella Nolte, one of the ones to hit the deck. And now it's back up into the midfield. Uke trying to win it back. Pullman protects the ball, and now it's played forward by the Lakers. Headed forward by Bowser, but just as far as Trakoff, who sends it into the top of the 18-yard box. Bodies falling around. Emerton with a shot. It falls for Nolte. And rushing over to it was Brooks, but she couldn't get a shot to it. Now Tierney, watched by Uke. And now up the far side, here come the Lakers, pressing again, and that's at the feet of Hatfield. And she evades and relieves some pressure for CBU. A couple great rushes for the Nipissing Lakers. Bowser. LeBlanc, rather. And now Grace Hannaford. Brooks. Creating separation. Ali Wilton took her down, but the play continues. Here's Ali Rowe sifting that through. Does Lauren Rowe have the pace to catch up to this ball? She does. Tierney's there right with her. Lauren Rowe cutting back with it. She'll look and survey her options. She plays it back. Hannaford into the box. And that is past the post and out for a goal kick. The best outdoor racers in Canada are in Kelowna, BC this weekend for the 2024 U Sports Cross Country Championships. Catch U Sports on CBC's exclusive live coverage, beginning with the men's 8-kilometer race at 3 p.m. Eastern, followed by the women's 8-kilometer race at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. It's the 2024 U Sports Men's and Women's Cross Country Championships, exclusively on U Sports on CBC, where champions are made. And the Capers defending yet another rush from the Nipissing Lakers, now up on the far side. Emerson. Pullman trying to gain possession of the ball, and she does. Works well, crosses it into the box. It bounces for Brooks for a moment, who was there. And Hatfield able to clear the danger. Pires. Annika Nolte dispossessed in the middle of the pitch and chipped forward for Lauren Rowe, who chips it. Oh, what a save! Out beyond the 18-yard box. Can you believe it? Hayden Hanley. Great sweeper keeping, unbelievable as she was able to keep her hands out of the play and knock it away with her body. Unbelievable. And now DeCipio back the other way for the Capers. Big challenge there on the side from Riley Trakoff. And both players get up and the play continues. Here come the Capers again. Fed through, what a ball, now Hannaford, and coming out to claim it was Hayden Hanley. Hanley will settle for a moment and let everybody catch their breath. As we'll look at that here, what a chance it was. A steal from Allie Rowe, and then a beautiful chip over the top for her partner, Lauren Rowe. And Lauren Rowe tried to chip Hayden Hanley, who was coming out and had committed to the play. It didn't hit her hands. My goodness. And now here's Emerton. Emerton shoving off of a challenge. Emerton trying to get a look towards goal. Clark defended her well. And now here's DeCipio. The pace of play picking up again here in Halifax. That will slow it down, and it will come all the way back to Hanley. In the last 20 minutes of this game, it's going to come down to who are the fittest, who has the most energy, who has the freshest legs, as that ball is zipped in along the deck and out for a goal kick for Ellie Lancaster. Lancaster. Sends that up, that's headed forward by Annika Nolte. And now here's Trakoff. Trakoff into the 18-yard box, defended, down to a knee was Nolte, got right back up. And now here's McKenna Bowser. Allie Rowe got a touch to it. Lauren Rowe off her head and flicks it to herself. What a play from Lauren Rowe, charging up along the near sideline, and coming back to defend was Emily Tierney, knocking it out to touch. In the 69th minute of play, it's the Capers 1, the Nipissing Lakers 1. Here's Lauren Rowe. Lauren Rowe there with Allie Rowe, but they're trapped along the touchline, and that's played out. Yes, it did leave the field of play. The Capers there just a bit uncertain and ran out of options, as DeCipio, Lauren Rowe, and Allie Rowe were all static, flat-footed, and right next to each other. DeCipio, great moves there as she finds Lauren Rowe. Allie Rowe back to the far side, and great header from Emily Tierney to knock that away. And now it's up to Emerton. Emerton playing that forward, trying to pick out Brooks. And Clark is there to knock it out to touch.
Substitution for Nipissing. Checking in is number 7, Uniform Set, Hannah Neville. Coming out is number 4, Uniform Cat, Belinocki.
In the 70th minute of play, we're still knotted at 1 goal apiece. So leaving the pitch will be Bella Nolte, and joining the fray will be Hannah Neville, number 7 for the Nipissing Lakers. An excellent body of work it was for Bella Nolte. She takes a deserved rest along the bench. Back underway at the top of the 18-yard box. Nolte with a shot. And that goes up and over the bar. And we'll just remind everybody that tomorrow in a semifinal consolation game at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, the Trinity Western Spartans will be taking on the Victoria Vikes. So make sure to tune in for that. Foul here on the near side, but play continues. Ali Rowe still going, but ran in to Aliyah Pierce. And the ball played up. They were trying to pick out Emerton. Hatfield. And that goes out along the touchline. It'll be a Nipissing throw-in. Della Monica. Flipped over the top from Jessica Emerton. Here in our last game of our first quarterfinal day. This the last quarterfinal matchup on this Thursday here in Halifax. Wilton dispossessed, and it swung wide here to the substitute in Neville, and she's dispossessed. Great job by Bowser. Now Ali Rowe. Ali Rowe trying to sift that through. We'll see if DeCipio has the wheels to beat it out. But there's Trikoff, and she plays it calmly back to her goalkeeper. And Hayden Hanley. Bowser takes the ball down, and that's a loose play, and it's given away. Trikoff battling with Ali Rowe, and Trikoff will win the foul against Ali Rowe. Ali Rowe saying that her jersey was being tugged on. In the 72nd minute. Trikoff gets us back underway. Oh, the ball ricocheted around for a few moments. Wilton's down along the pitch. Trikoff, a lovely pass in and gets it right back from Pullman. But that cross attempt goes out and beyond the goal line for a goal kick. There's a discussion here, I believe, between the official and Wilton, just trying to see if Wilton is all right. She was down along the pitch for a moment. Now the physio being called onto the field. Wilton, a bit of discomfort right now as both teams will head off to their benches or huddle up for a brief pause in play. A strategy session for the Nipissing Lakers. And about 25 seconds of time to discuss as Wilton steps off, and we'll get back underway. Playing with 10 players right now. Where the Capers as Wilton is not back on the pitch. Now headed forward. Pullman. And that's knocked down by Clark. Clark up to DeCipio and headed forward for Lauren Rowe. Pyrus. And she sends that back to Hayden Hanley, who sends it to the far side of the pitch. Hannaford. First contact on the ball. Now Lauren Rowe. Bounced before it came to her. Now on the far side, here come the Nipissing Lakers. Here is Della Monica. She's watched by Becca LeBlanc. And that will go out along the touchline, and we'll have a substitution.
Checking in is number 27, numero 27, McKenna Acevedo.
So coming back into the game is going to be McKenna Acevedo. And coming out will be number 11, Ali Wilton, who is already out. Getting attended to by the physio on the CBU bench. There's Ali Wilton. Hopefully for her, it's not a serious issue, but we won't speculate. Here is Lauren Rowe at center, trying to turn with the ball. Lauren Rowe feeding that through, and she did. She got it through. Now to the far side. Here is a shot coming in, and Bowser is denied by Hanley. Or pardon me, that was Uke jumping up into the play. An unfamiliar suspect there in on a breakaway. And now here's Neville. Neville watched by Bowser. And now fed to Trakoff. Trakoff back to the top of the 18-yard box. Swung out and flicked on by Shell. Headed forward. A chance here for the captain. Knocked wide back to the penalty box. A one-time strike goes wide from Pullman. Earlier at the other end, though, Cape Breton had a glorious chance. Lauren Rowe, of course, at the center of it all as it was sent forward. And there was Liberty Uke. Was confused for a moment. Liberty Uke is not usually one who is in alone on the goalkeeper. And Hayden Hanley made an excellent save to keep it a 1-1 game. And now here come the Lakers back the other way. The captain Brooks. Great defending from Clark. But a bit of a loose pass as Trakoff keeps the attack alive. And there's Clark to knock down that crossing chance. Lauren Rowe shaking off of a challenge and coming up towards the other side of the pitch. Ali Rowe now in the middle of the field. And that is knocked down in the midfield as the Capers had numbers going forward. They didn't pick the right path of the ball. Tierney flicks that forward. And that bounces to Lancaster. As we see a big collision there between Ali Rowe and Taylor Shell. Just take a look at that here. Both players up to their feet, though, as Ali Rowe coming in from the back. Just folded over Taylor Shell. Ali Rowe has played a physical game today. Tierney gets us back underway. Lifted past Acevedo. And now a chance here for Pullman. Pullman going wide, forced wide by Clark. And the crossing attempt is blocked off of Clark, but a corner is won for the Lakers here in the 78th minute at Wickwire pitch in Halifax. Maybe second time's the charm here for Nipissing. They scored their first goal off of a corner kick. The goal came from Jessica Emerton.
Coming out is number 10, numero 10.
So coming back onto the pitch is going to be Audrey Roy for Cape Breton University. Annika Nolte standing over top of the ball. It was Emerton who scored the first goal, the tying goal for the Nipissing Lakers off a corner kick. Nolte, the center of the 18-yard box, not cleared very far though, and that half chance from Neville goes well wide of the mark. Just about 11 minutes to go in regulation time here. Lancaster sends that forward. Pullman. And now it's knocked forward by Tierney. Ali Rowe. Now swung wide for Hua. And that pass is intercepted by Della Monica. And will go out for a throw-in for the Capers. Taken quickly by Hua. Ali Rowe in a sea of bodies there, can't get anything forward. The throw-in taken quickly, and it's on to Ali Rowe. Ali Rowe trying to chip it to herself, and she can't catch up to it, as it will roll out for a goal kick in the 80th minute here at Wickwire Field in Halifax on the campus of Dalhousie University. Nipissing and Cape Breton are knotted in a 1-1 draw. It's been such a tight matchup so far in this game. And if not for the heroics of Hayden Hanley at quite a few opportunities, Cape Breton surely would be leading. Hua takes it away, but doesn't get it too far. Great turn from Emerton and away from LeBlanc. Emerton crossed into the box, swung out. The attack still alive. Here's Nolte. Now back to Emerton. Emerton with some room. Emerton with a strike. And over top of the net, it goes. Flicked ahead by Nolte and forward by Shell. Over top of the head of Brooks as she flicked it behind herself. And that will go out for a Nipissing throw-in. Trakeoff. Into the 18-yard box, and good communication, and Lancaster will come out to claim the ball. Lancaster boots that up right to center. Hua can't settle it. Plays it back up in the air. Hua's down along the deck. Gets back up though, now LeBlanc. Plays to Lauren Rowe. Advantage played by the referee here. Lauren Rowe trying to zip that in for Ali Rowe. And that's cleared away by Alia Pierce, who's had a quietly extremely solid game at the back for Nipissing. Could have been a handball called there, but play will continue. Great turn there from Brooks. Along the far side of the pitch, the ball will roll out to touch. Just under 8 minutes left to go in regulation time here at Wickwire Field in Nova Scotia. Hannaford. Good moves and then in the middle of the pitch, and that attempted chip over the top was knocked down by Pierce. Hannaford has it back in the center field. Oh, risky pass, but it pays off. Acevedo tries to chip that through. Acevedo tries to get it back. Shoulder checks and resets. Hatfield plays that over the top, but to nobody in particular. And Hayden Hanley will hold on to it. 83 minutes gone here in this game. The first game of the day went to extra time. Laval against Trinity Western. That was won in a shootout by Laval. And here we're creeping towards extra time in the final game of this first quarterfinal day. Back underway, Hua trying to cross that in, but well closed off by Tierney. Brooks can't keep that in along the far touchline. What a touch from Ali Rowe along the line. Busts through a couple of challenges, and she'll draw the foul there. As Shell gives her a tap on the back. Ali Rowe up to her feet. Take a look here at that last collision. A great throw and a great touch from Ali Rowe. And then coming in a bit too hot and heavy was Annika Nolte. Got her legs in there and caused Ali Rowe to collide with the turf as that sent in past everybody. And the whistle went. I'm not quite sure what the call was, but I think well, we're going to have to retake it because it was on the whistle and the referee hadn't blown the whistle yet, so the free kick was illegitimate. So second time's the charm perhaps here for the keepers as Madeline Hatfield will stand over the ball. Hatfield into the 18-yard box. Rowe climbing with the header, and she connected, but it just skimmed off the top of her head and went out beyond the goal line.
Keepers checking in is number 11, number owns Ali Wilton. Coming out is number 27, number right side, McKenna Acevedo.
There was Rowe climbing up. So coming back into the game is going to be Ali Wilton, cleared by the physios, which is incredible to see. And coming out of the game is going to be McKenna Acevedo. Under 5 minutes to go in regulation time here for this match between the Nipissing Lakers and the Cape Breton University Keepers. Here comes CBU back towards goal, and coming out to claim the ball was Hayden Hanley. She'll distribute it quickly, punts it up to the middle of the pitch. Ali Rowe, first contact to it, and brings it down to Hannaford, who has a nice touch there and plays it through to Lauren Rowe. Lauren Rowe with a chance towards goal. Lauren Rowe just wide of the far post. What a chance that was for the Keepers in the dying moments of regulation time. We still stand at 1 goal apiece. A great through ball from Grace Hannaford, beautifully weighted. And Hanley came out to close the angle. Just missed the far post. Ali Rowe once again, first contact on the ball. Hannaford steals in the center. Hannaford, a bit of room to work with here. Grace Hannaford feeding that through, looking for Lauren Rowe again, and out comes Hanley to claim the ball. Hanley will send it long to the far flank this time. Great job by Roy to get first contact on the ball and send it out to touch. 3 minutes to go in regulation time here at Wickwire Field. The Lakers now with speed up the far side of the pitch. Here comes Emerton. Emerton. But it will be a corner kick won by Nipissing. So dangerous are these corner kicks, and the pressure is really on now in the last moments of this quarterfinal game. Annika Nolte up to take the corner kick. Jessica Emerton scored off of a corner kick to tie the game in the 57th minute. And now in the 88th minute, we'll see what can happen. That cross is a little off the mark as it comes back to the top of the 18, spinning and firing. And that shot by Tierney is held by Lancaster. 2 minutes left in regulation time. Pullman. Nolte. And now through here to Neville. And converged on quickly by Bowser. Neville trying to spin and shoot. And I believe that hit Brooks. She went down and hit the deck. Now here comes Roy. But that pass well off the mark and out to touch. And definitely fatigue becoming a factor, of course, right at the end of this game. And we're inching that much closer to an extra 30 minutes of sprinting for these two teams. Ali Rowe. And that goes off of the foot of Neville and out to touch. 1 minute to go in regulation time here in Halifax. The Capers and the Nipissing Lakers deadlocked at 1. Bowser, back from Ali Rowe. Now Wilton, back on the pitch, looking through for Lauren Rowe. Hanley. First contact on the ball from Emerton. And now it's picked off by Nolte. Nolte trying to feed that through. And here's Hua. Not much she could do with that ball. Trekoff gets past Hua. Trekoff still with some good legs in this game. Trekoff, a good chance developing here for the Lakers late in this game. Great challenge there. And Cape Breton comes away with the ball. Here's Ali Rowe. Ali Rowe sending a long ball up for Lauren Rowe. And Pirates have to be careful on that and send it out to, oh, not at the touch, it didn't go out. Here's Hua on the near side. Lauren Rowe crossed in along the deck. It'll bounce free. Coming out for it was DeCipio. And now here's Grace Hannaford trying to surge into the box. Hannaford along the deck, taken down. The ref has a look, but no penalties called. As we're in added time right now. We've hit the 90-minute mark. No indication yet on how much extra time we're going to have. As we'll just see that last chance from CBU. Hannaford, excellent moves into the box. And then cleared away by Tierney. So we'll be seeing a card coming out to the head coach of the Nipissing Lakers, David Batonti. The second yellow card we've seen assessed to a head coach just today. So here in the last few moments of this game, the Capers are thrown into the 18-yard box. It's knocked away. Heavy pressure, though, from the Capers, and they keep the attack alive. Wilton trying to sift that through, and that's knocked away by Tierney. Hatfield. And now the ball's picked off by Bowser. Trying to look forward. That's a big moment by Trekoff to knock the ball down. And she's on it now. Trekoff turning away from danger. We'll play it back to Tierney. Turned over. Here's a 2-on-1 developing. Ali Rowe trying to chip the keeper. Rowe just on top of the goal. She had a 2-on-1 developing there with Grace Hannaford. Ali Rowe decided to chip, and it didn't quite pay off. Perhaps the last kick of this regulation time period. Hanley, what a crucial decision that was from Ali Rowe as she had Hanley scrambling back towards her goal. As we're back underway, Ali Rowe hits the deck, right back up to her feet, trying to win the ball back, and does. Ali Rowe with the ball at her feet, trying to sift that through, and she wins a challenge there along the far side, and a free kick is given to the Capers. There can't be much time left in this matchup as we've hit 3 minutes of added time. What is likely the last kick of the game coming up here for the Cape Breton University Capers to try to take the lead in this game. The referee telling Lauren Rowe to move a few paces to her left. And now we'll get the kickoff. Last chance here for Hatfield. Hatfield, it's played short. Ali Rowe chipping that through for Lauren Rowe. Lauren Rowe, and that goes off of Della Monica, and we will have time for a corner kick. Oh, some great drama to end this regulation time frame here in Halifax. And it'll be Bowser over to the far side to take the corner. Bowser The dying moments of the game. Bowser to the middle, punched away, the ball still loose. Ali Rowe spinning, volleying, it's knocked away. And the ball comes to the near side. Danger not quite cleared yet. No final whistle is blown. Ali Rowe. And there goes Shell down to the deck as she was clipped. A couple players down in the box as well. As we'll take a look at one of the collisions that occurred. Wilton battling there. And not quite sure what hit Shell in the head. But everybody is back up. Physio out. Oh, and there is Cassidy Brooks in a lot of pain right now. She's going to have to step off. And that's something you hate to see. Last moments of the game. As we get set for Emily Tierney to get us back underway. Tierney. And that's the final whistle. Regulation time. We are going to overtime here in Halifax. So after 90 minutes of play, it's the Lakers 1, the Capers 1. The Capers opened the scoring in the 14th minute off of a lovely goal from Lauren Rowe, and they dominated that first half. But it was all the Lakers in the second half, and they were able to tie the game up off of a corner kick, courtesy of Jessica Emerton. That goal coming in the 57th minute of play. Our second time going to extra time today. And what a way to finish off this incredible quarterfinal day. We'll take a look at these full-time stats. Shot attempts favor the Nipissing Lakers 17-13, as well as the shots on goal 9-5 in favor of the Lakers. Corners knotted up at 5 apiece, and the Capers 7 fouls to the Lakers 6. And we'll take a look at what got us to where we are right now. There's that cross into the box, and rising up was Emerton. Just got a flick on it, and into the back of the net it went to tie the game for the Lakers. Now it was Ali Rowe in a great battle with Nolte. It was a great battle, both rows in a battle with Nolte, with Pyers, pardon me, all game long, and that was a glorious chance for Lauren Rowe. She's had quite a few, along with the goal that she did score, and there was an uncommon suspect, Uke, in on a great goal-scoring chance. And then in the last few moments of the game, again Hannaford, again Lauren Rowe, and again just wide. Hanley came out to close the angle. There was some last-ditch defending from the Capers off of a corner. So after 90 minutes of play, the Lakers won, the Capers won. When we come back, our first 15 minutes of overtime here at Wickwire Field. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
Nicotine addiction sneaks up on you. Beware.
Delaney, Northwest Territories, the birthplace of hockey. Here, you'll find a community full of history and tradition. A community that Quaker surprised by transforming their arena kitchen into a Quaker breakfast bar. Stocked with our Canadian whole grain oats, it's now a place to gather, to eat, and to celebrate. We're proud to feed the passion for hockey in the place where it all started. Because we believe, no matter where you're from, you've got this.
All the goals.
That is a worldie!
All the drama.
That is absolute chaos!
It all leads to this.
Are you kidding me?
The Canadian Premier League Final, Saturday at 3 Eastern.
How are your investments doing?
That was on purpose. You know that topic always throws me off.
Lots of people feel that way. But don't worry, BMO's got advice to spare with any investment guidance and support you need.
I need some.
And you'll get it with personalized investing recommendations to help you feel confident in your decisions.
I'm curious. Do you roll as good as you help?
Bowling mode.
Wickwire Field in Halifax, Nova Scotia. After 90 minutes of play, it's the Cape Breton University Capers 1 and the Nipissing Lakers 1. And we commence our first 15-minute half of overtime. Of course, it's not sudden death overtime, so we'll play the full 30 minutes. And if nothing settles that, we will go to penalty shootouts. And we'll see what the strategies are from these two teams. When our first game went to a shootout this morning, the Trinity Western Spartans and the Laval Rouge, both teams were definitely playing for penalties. There was not much risk-taking that went on in this game, in that early game this morning. So we'll see how these two teams treat this overtime frame. We'll see if it's more offensive-minded or defensive-minded, and what both head coaches, Ness Timmins and David Betanti, have drawn up. De La Monica gets the back pass from Tierney. Sent up looking for Pullman. And there's the captain. Sent towards goal. Spilled for a moment by Lancaster. So good to see Cassidy Brooks back on the field. She was a bit shaken up at the end of full time, or at the end of the 90 minutes. But great to see her back on the pitch. Now Ali Rowe steals it away, trying to get Lauren Rowe free on a breakaway. That's the Capers play, and it's worked once this game. Lauren Rowe trying to steal the ball away, and she does well, away from Shell. Now Ali Rowe in the middle of the pitch, flicked up to Grace Hannaford. Hannaford to herself. Hannaford! The Capers lead. 2 minutes and 20 seconds into the first overtime frame. It's Grace Hannaford onto the score sheet. Grace Hannaford, number 2 AUS All-Star. As the Stars come out tonight, Hannaford shows why she was selected for that team. A couple great touches and a superstar finish past Hayden Hanley. And early in the overtime frame, the Capers take the lead. And well, I guess that answers my question. What the strategy will be for these two teams. I guess the conversation that Ness Timmins was having with his squad in that brief pause between the end of the 90 minutes and the start of the overtime was, let's go for it. And they have there. And now the onus is on the Lakers to respond. Capers definitely with a bit more pep in their step after that lead and goal scored by Hannaford. Now up onto the far side of the field. Della Monica trying to respond for Nipissing. That's swept in. Lauren Rowe heavily fouled there, and that's going to be a card against Courtney Pullman. We'll take a look at that challenge there from Pullman. Yeah, that's a hard challenge into Lauren Rowe, who goes down heavily. Lauren Rowe limping. The physio came onto the pitch, but isn't in need, so we'll head back over to the bench. Two to 1 the Capers lead off of a fabulous finish from Grace Hannaford. Showed her superstar skill there. Back underway from Hatfield. Flicked ahead. The Capers trying to add to their lead here with Lauren Rowe, as well as Hua up on the attack, and that's just knocked out to touch by Wilton. Trikoff takes the throw quickly. Uke. And it's back with Tierney. Now Perez. Perez plays that ball long, flicked over the top, in for Neville. Neville trying to get the return feed. A bit of a heavy touch there from Ali Rowe. Almost a chance for Annika Nolte. But now LeBlanc able to play that to the far side. Hannaford can't race on to the ball. And here she is now. Wilton. Bowser. Heavy pressure there from Neville in the midfield, as well as the recently yellow-carded Pullman. Wilton away from Pullman. Defended by Tierney. It's punted forwards. LeBlanc. The ball gets behind her, but she recovers, and Wilton turns. Hannaford tried to play that up to Lauren Rowe. It was sent right back out into the on-rushing Ali Rowe. Now LeBlanc. Hannaford wants to spring Rowe. Yet again, Uke is there for support. Now Grace Hannaford, who has the 2-1 goal in this game. Scored just around 2 minutes and 20 seconds in to the first overtime period. Great battle here between DeCipio and Trikoff. The ball gets past Trikoff, but she recovers and will reset to the far side for Tierney. Tierney, a long ball up the far side. Spinning away from it was Della Monica. And the ball will stay in the possession of the Nipissing Lakers. Brooks now leaves that off. Della Monica into the 18-yard box. A chance here for Nipissing, but that is cleared away, and now it's up to Lauren Rowe. Lauren Rowe switches the field. Now Uke in the midfield. Heavy challenge there from Tierney. Play on, says the referee. Tierney back the other way with Uke out of the play. Tierney tries to switch the field. It bounces to the middle of the box. Oh, there was Bowser. A huge defensive play to disrupt that on-rush from Nipissing. And we have a player down along the deck. So you see Liberty Uke there. It was an extremely heavy challenge from Emily Tierney, the referee, I think, indicating that it was a shoulder-to-shoulder challenge and therefore not able to call a foul on it. But Uke seems to be in a lot of pain. As we'll step away from that for a moment and take a look at the bracket that will be concluded at the end of this game. One of these four teams, the winner out of this game, will face UBC and a chance to move on to the finals, concluding that game. Still, this game still very much up for grabs. A lot of time left to work with. If you are the Nipissing Lakers, Acevedo will come back on into the fray in the replacement of Liberty Uke. A drop ball, Clark will get us back underway. Not the pace or the distance she wanted on the ball. Ali Rowe, great job to wait for the ball to come to her. And now she wanted to play that up to Lauren Rowe. It was knocked away. Ali Rowe trying to make it happen for herself. Great work by Perez. Ali Rowe all over her back, and she'll be called on the foul there. Of course, Ali Rowe not too happy with that. As we'll take a look at that last sequence of play between Ali Rowe and Aaliyah Pires. Ali Rowe, yeah. Both players holding a bit, but Ali Rowe definitely a couple shoves in the back. And here come the Lakers trying to tie the game. That shot coming through is easily dealt with as Annika Nolte let it fly. Perez knocks the ball away from danger, and now up to Neville. Oh, great job by DeCipio to come back and help defend, and now Acevedo in the middle of the pitch. Tried to get that up to Lauren Rowe. Lauren Rowe full of running still in this game. Lauren Rowe in a battle against Trekoff, who's up to the task as well. Lauren Rowe wins that small battle and now looks for support. Lauren Rowe back to DeCipio, who started this play, and DeCipio now into space. Stepping into the 18-yard box, skipping that along the deck. And that's into the hands of Hayden Hanley. In the 13th minute of extra time, 102 gone in this game. We will play the full 30 minutes of overtime at the conclusion. As we'll take a look at that last sequence between Lauren Rowe and her battle against Trekoff. Trekoff's also been fantastic in this game. Here comes Nipissing though, crossing that into the box. That's knocked away by Clark. Nipissing can't gain control of the ball, and that will go out for a throw-in. Here's Wilton back on the pitch, trying to sift that through for DeCipio. Hayden Hanley comes out to claim the ball. Hanley high into the night sky. Bounced off of Bowser and now through. Here's Brooks with a chance. And Brooks got too much underneath of that ball, too much air on it. And she couldn't bang it home. What a chance for the Lakers and Cassidy Brooks. Lancaster gets us back underway. Lauren Rowe sifting that through again. They're looking for the long balls almost every time. And that is back in the hands of Hayden Hanley. It is their bread and butter. The Capers trying to spread the defense and then exploit the gaps that they create. And that will roll out to touch. It'll be a Capers throw-in. 30 seconds to go until we hit 15 minutes in this overtime period. CBU scored just about 2 minutes and 20 seconds in to this first overtime frame. Here's Pullman. Pullman, a bit of room to work with here. Pullman trying to sift that through. Loose in the 18-yard box. Comes to Trakoff. Trakoff headed away by Acevedo. And then that shot gets blocked. Acevedo a second chance to clear it. She can't. And it comes to Trakoff.
A minimum of 2 minutes to be added.
We'll have 2 minutes added time onto this extra time period. As the ball comes to Wilton. A lovely touch in the middle of the pitch by Tierney. Bowser battling against Neville. And DeCipio comes back. It'll be a throw-in for the Lakers. Trakoff will get us back underway. Bowser can't clear it too far. Trakoff, what a nifty pass there. But Lauren Rowe intercepts and is able to send that out. Swept right back in. Bowser heads it away. Ali Rowe, first touch to it. But here's Pullman now. Pullman now into Emerton. Emerton down low. And it's punted out again by the Capers. And that'll do it for the first 15 minutes of this halftime period. The Capers lead by a goal thanks to the great work of Grace Hannaford. We'll take a look now at that goal that got us to where we are with the Nipissing Lakers on the brink of elimination. It was excellent work from Lauren Rowe as she was able to pick out Ali Rowe, and Ali Rowe a perfectly weighted ball to Grace Hannaford. What a first touch, and then a second to chip it to herself around her defender, and then to slot that underneath the on-rushing Hayden Hanley and into the back of the net. So both teams will switch sides. The Capers now from the left to the right of your screen, and the Lakers will run from the right to the left of your screen as we get set for the last 15 minutes plus any added time in this first quarterfinal game here at Wickwire Field. You're watching U Sports on CBC, where champions are made, and this is what it is all about. Back underway here in overtime. Hannaford on the ball. Surging up on the near side, and Lauren Rowe's loose here. Lauren Rowe loose in the box. Lauren Rowe off the inside of the post, and it stays out. A second crack and on goal. Goes wide, blocked. Lauren Rowe, how many chances has she had to add to the lead in this game? And the goalkeepers and the posts are denying her. LeBlanc sifted through, and yes, offside is the call. Oh my goodness. Still a one-goal game with about 14 minutes left. We'll take a look at it here as Lauren Rowe, some excellent work against Emily Tierney. Rowe, a beautiful fake. She cut to the inside, then cut right back out to the outside. And the upright is what made the difference. Now here come the Lakers trying to respond. Acevedo was felled. And it's going to be sent out Lauren Rowe now the lone attacker up for the Capers as everybody's back defending. Pullman. Bowser in a battle with Pullman, and Pullman brings it out of the pile. Nolte now up to Emerton. Emerton trying to spin and shoot. Emerton right over top of the net. As she had Ellie Lancaster worried for a moment. As we'll take a look at that one here. Jessica Emerton, as she was getting watched by LeBlanc. A bit of a sneaky shot. That roll was just a bit too high over top of Lancaster's goal. We have another player down here for the Capers. Looks like a cramp for Becca LeBlanc. Wilton over to help out her teammate. And playing in these conditions, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, is cold outside here today in Halifax. And we'd just like to remind everybody of tomorrow's semi-final consolation match between the Trinity Western Spartans and the Victoria Vikes. That game, 10 a.m. Eastern, tomorrow morning. Our first game broadcasted on CBC. So LeBlanc is running well, but has to step off the pitch for a moment. Because of that stoppage, surely there will be about 2 to 3 minutes of time added on at the end of this overtime period. Scipio. Now Neville. Neville trying to get loose there. Ali Rowe back defending. And the Nipissing Lakers have won a corner kick here in overtime, looking to try to tie the game up. The Capers, everybody back defending. And everybody up on the attack for Nipissing. As the delivery will come in from Nolte. Nolte, the top of the 6-yard box, bounces it around for a moment. It was blocked in front by Hannaford and cleared off the line. Now a race for the ball up on the far flank to Scipio, chasing against Trakoff. And it'll be won by CBU. We'll see that corner kick chance here. A great delivery into the mass of bodies. It was knocked forward. There was a volley chance there for Taylor Shell, and there was Grace Hannaford. Some fantastic positional defending. Doing it all on both ends of the field today. So a yellow card coming out here, and you have to think it was only a matter of time before Ali Rowe was put into the book for dissent. She's had a word to say to the official after every single interaction. So I think the official waited as long as possible before writing Ali Rowe's name in the book.
Yellow card on Capers, number 12, Ali Rowe.
That free kick taken before the whistle. So we'll have to do it all over again. Capers protesting that the Lakers moved the ball up, and yes, that was significant yardage that they gained off of that, about 15 yards. And another whistle here, as we might be getting up to an additional 5 minutes at the end of this game, per my estimates. Now back underway. No whistle brings it down. Ali Rowe heads it along. Now Lauren Rowe. And nobody in particular there, just clearing the danger. And Hanley brings it back into the 18-yard box and picks it up. Hanley, a great punt. Hallie Rowe, a beautiful first touch to knock it forwards. Here's Trakoff. Now Allie Rowe up on the far side of the pitch. Allie Rowe still going as the ball refuses to go out there. Working against Shell. Allie Rowe. As Allie Rowe will try to take this all the way to the corner flag and buy some time. Allie Rowe goes down hard along the deck. And it goes out for a goal kick. And Allie Rowe won't be getting any favors from the referee now.
Number 15, numero 15, Kaylee Hill.
So Kaylee Hill will be coming into the game for Nipissing. Couldn't quite make out who the player was who was coming off the field, though. Emily Tierney gets us back underway. The Lakers will get us back underway. Trakoff on the far side of the pitch. Long ball up, headed forwards. Taken down. Forward by Shell. Shell up to Emerton. Emerton creating some space. Can't get the shot away though. And coming back to defend is Lauren Rowe, and Grace Hannaford punched the ball forwards. Park the bus time right now for CBU as they have nobody up attacking. Everybody back on the defense. Here comes Nipissing, and that shot towards goal, a weak one from Kaylee Hill, is handled well by Ellie Lancaster. 2-1, Cape Breton leads in this electrifying U Sports quarterfinal game. Here's Hannaford. Lauren Rowe, what a touch to bring that ball down as she was pressured heavily by Della Monica. And Allie Rowe not wanting to burn any extra energy, rushing over to that ball. He's happy to see it into the hands of Hanley. Pullman knocks it forward. Here's the captain, Brooks. Emerton now. Emerton. Back to Brooks. Waits and brings it out to Shell. Shell lifts it into the 18-yard box. It's loose for the moment. It's into the back of the net. Hannah Neville ties the game. We're knotted up at 2 in overtime. Can you believe it? Hannah Neville, heroics for Nipissing. Less than 6 minutes to go in this overtime frame. We'll see it here, the build-up. Shell. And it fell true for Hannah Neville. And from that distance, she was not going to miss that glorious chance. In the 25th minute of overtime, we are back honors even. What a match it has been this evening. And of course, it had to end this way between the Nipissing Lakers and the Cape Breton University Capers. And now the momentum surely with the Nipissing Lakers. Nobody going down easily today without a fight. Games heading to overtime and potentially penalty kicks if we can't resolve it here. And a row will be called on the foul. And a free kick now in a great position for the Nipissing Lakers. Rowe, you can tell, getting quite frustrated right there, right there out on the pitch. will be Emily Tierney. The 27th minute of overtime. That ball sent in. Ali Rowe climbs up and heads it away. Lauren Rowe trying to move forwards. Della Monica. First contact goes to LeBlanc, and now headed forward and knocked into the 18-yard box where Lancaster will claim it. And now the strategy has to switch up again for the Capers. Do they go for it here in the dying moments of overtime, or do they play for penalties? Tight finish here in Halifax as LeBlanc. Some trouble with the ball as Pullman pressured. And now Ali Rowe. For Hannaford on the near side, feeding that up for Lauren Rowe. Does she have the pace at the end of the game? She catches up to the ball against Pires. Rowe trying to get around Pires, who stays step for step with her and knocks it out to touch. Excellent job and defending from Aaliyah Pires. That's been an electrifying battle all night long, Rowe and Pires. Hatfield gets us back underway. Going along the near side. Della Monica. Along the touchline, intercepted by Acevedo. Della Monica. It was a handball, yes, on Emerton, but nothing called, and now Emerton on the ball, taken away by Acevedo, out to touch. The Cape Breton faithful in attendance this evening, making their voices heard. That goes out to touch. The Lakers gaining serious yardage here as they move deeper into the Cape Breton defending half. Lauren Rowe shoulder checks and plays the ball up to Ali Rowe. Can they make some magic here at the end of the game? Lauren Rowe trying to rush onto the ball. Della Monica, and Lauren Rowe takes it away from Della Monica. Lauren Rowe in the dying moments of this overtime frame. Back to Grace Hannaford. Hannaford at the top of the 18 sends that through, and it's knocked away. The attack still alive. Acevedo. And as it bounced to Hill, it'll be cleared out to the midfield. Acevedo can't locate the ball, and it comes to Brooks. And we've played just about 120 minutes in this game, and the legs aren't what they were in the first 45.
Annika Nolte. Coming out is number 16, Jessica Emerton.
So Annika Nolte coming back into the game. Really made her presence known in the first two halves. Ali Rowe along the touchline, knocks that forward. Can Lauren Rowe rush onto the ball? Lauren Rowe will catch up to this along the far touchline, but no, just too much pace. And at 120 minutes gone in the game and freezing cold outside in Halifax, I don't know if you can blame her, as we've hit full time in this extra time period. Not sure how much added time we'll have. Should be around four or so minutes is my estimate. Shell. That gets wide and bounces all the way back to Lancaster. Lancaster quickly back, underway. Lauren Rowe now to Ali Rowe. Tierney. Neville dispossessed along the touchline.
Substitutions for the Capers. Checking in is number 4, Paige Allaby. Coming out is number 27, McKenna Acevedo. And coming in is number 7, Morgan Harris.
So now the penalty kickers are getting subbed onto the field. Paige Allaby coming back on. They'll have to substitute one at a time. Now coming on as well on the far side is number 7, Morgan Harris. So Ness Timmons trying to get his penalty takers out onto the pitch now. There's been a lot of extra time added on here in Halifax. And flicked along the deck. Coming out was Lancaster to claim it. Dangerous moments here in the concluding moments of this intense matchup between the Nipissing Lakers and the Cape Breton University Capers. Lancaster high up into the night sky. Harris got a touch to it, and that's flicked along. Allaby couldn't get a touch, and now towards goal, coming out, and then a double clutch from Lancaster. Waited and claimed it, and now sent back up to right where it started. Hill sends that forward. Now Paige Allaby. Paige Allaby feeding that through for Lauren Rowe. Lauren Rowe got around her defender. Lauren Rowe in the last few moments of the game. Lauren Rowe into the hands of Hanley, and she will hold on. We'll take a look here at the Lauren Rowe chance as she got away from Pyers. And then Hanley, the goalkeeper, safe hands as she's had all night long, and there will be time for no more. So through 123 or so minutes here at Wickwire Field, it is the Cape Breton University Capers 2 and the Nipissing Lakers 2. We'll take a look now at both of the overtime goals that got us to this point here. First, Lauren Rowe, a great pass to pick out Ali Rowe, and then an even better pass to Hannaford with a couple superstar touches. At 92-22, 2 minutes and 22 seconds into the overtime frame. And then late in the second overtime frame at 1:14:27 of the overtime frame, Hannah Neville able to slot it into the back of the net. And there we are, knotted dead even at 2 goals apiece. So the Capers open the scoring with a goal from Lauren Rowe. The Capers were able to tie it up in the 57th minute in regulation time, and then 2 overtime goals that you just saw there are what have led to this moment, and it will be penalties now. Our first game of the night, our first game of the day, I should say, went to penalties. Laval and Trinity Western. The goalkeepers came to the fore in that performance, and we'll see what Lancaster and Hanley have in store for us here, as we'll take a look at the stats of play through the full game, overtime included. 23 shot attempts to the Capers, 16, 13 shots on goal to the Capers, 6 for the Lakers. Corners 6-5 in favor of the Lakers, and Cape Breton 10 fouls on the Lakers, 6. Approaching 10:15 p.m. local time here in Halifax. Our first game was at 11. It's been a big day of matches here at Wickwire. So the penalties this time will be taken to our right here. In the first game, the penalties were taken on the left-hand side of the field. We'll switch things up in the final game of this quarterfinal day. As a silence now falls over the crowd. What a huge moment for both of these two teams, these two schools. The AUS champs in the Cape Breton University Capers. A perfect season, 10-0-0, and the Nipissing Lakers, the OUA finalists, 9-3-0 in the regular season. Only lost to the Ottawa GGs in the finals. And the referee doling some last-minute instruction to the goalkeepers, making sure they know that they need to keep their foot on the line before the penalty's taken. And it will be Cape Breton University coming up to shoot first. It'll be Grace Hannaford up to take the first penalty for CBU. In goal, Hayden Hanley trying to make herself big, dancing around, trying to distract Grace Hannaford. We'll see what the second team All-Star in the AUS has in store for us here. Grace Hannaford with the first kick in this penalty shootout. A breath. And it's stopped by Hayden Hanley. That penalty to the bottom corner, and Hayden Hanley guessed the right way and got a palm to it. We'll take a look at it here. Heroics already in this penalty shootout. An excellent save from Hayden Hanley. And now the Lakers a chance to take the lead in this best-of-5 shootout. Madeline Hatfield up against Ellie Lancaster. It's Hatfield v. Lancaster to take the lead in the shootout. It's stopped by Lancaster. Incredible stop from the goalkeepers, stopping Riley Trakoff. Ellie Lancaster coming to the fore and saying to Hayden Hanley, well, if you can do it, so can I. Both teams 0 for 1 in PKs right now. And now the recently substituted on Morgan Harris for the Capers. To see if she can get the first goal in this shootout. And she does, with conviction. And the Capers lead. It's 1-0. We'll take a look here. Morgan Harris doing what she does best. Sends Hanley the wrong way. And now we'll see if Aaliyah Perez can duplicate the score. Enon Lancaster, a dominating presence between the pipes. Perez. Perez v. Lancaster. Perez, it's missed! Missed by Perez, wide of the right post. And now the Capers with a huge moment to take a 2-0 lead in the shootout. We'll see that on the replay here. Perez tried to pick out the far post. Lancaster was going the right way, but it was well wide. That's the first miss we've seen in penalties. And now, here comes Ali Wilton against Hanley. Wilton, and she scores! Sneaks it past Hayden Hanley. And now the Capers in a fantastic position, leading in the shootout 2-0. Wilton, Hanley went the right way and nearly got a palm to it, but it was just underneath the outstretched right arm. And now coming up is Hannah Neville, who came up with heroics in the dying minutes of the overtime period. We'll see what Hannah Neville can do. She scores. Hannah Neville, a fantastic penalty right down the middle. And we'll take a look at that one here. Neville, in the last moment, opened up her body, opened up her hips, and fooled Ellie Lancaster. And here comes Ali Rowe. 77 career regular season goals. Has the AUS record in scoring. A huge moment. Ali Rowe, and she scores! Once again, Hanley went the right way. She got a hand to it. But Ali Rowe, with too much pace on the ball, got it past the goalkeeper for Nipissing. Hanley seems so good at reading the penalty taker's eyes and body language, but the shot from Ali Rowe just too high, placed in the top third of the goal. And now is Anika Nolte. Has to score. Nolte must score. And it's stopped by Lancaster! The game must be over. A delayed celebration. I'm so certain the game must be over. What's happening here, ladies and gentlemen? The game must be over. Oh, sorry, everybody. I'm so confused right now, as are my partners in the booth right now. The game has to be over, as that was stopped by Lancaster. It's a best of 5. Oh, that is not up to a U Sports standard here. Oh, unless they're talking to Lancaster about coming off her line early. If we can take a look at the replay here. So yes, I think the only option here is Lancaster coming off of her line early. Can't see that on that angle. So, but it looks like Lancaster was a bit ahead of the play. So now a second chance for Nolte. Nolte scores. Apologies, everybody, for the miscommunication. We were all quite confused in the booth here. The Capers. What a big decision from the referees to disallow that save from Lancaster, but now a chance for Paige Allaby. Can right the wrong and send the Capers into the semifinal. But before that, well, this is a bit much. Oh, that's a bit much. Right now in the penalty shootout. All right, well, that done. We'll get back to the penalty shootout. Paige Allaby. with a chance here to send the Capers into the semifinals. And there's so much time here is being, so much time in between whistles here. This is one of the most unorthodox penalty shootouts I've ever seen. It must be so distracting for the players trying to take the kick. Paige Allaby standing over the ball for about 20 seconds and still there's no whistle. It's just ridiculous. All right, now we'll get the whistle. Maybe. There it is. Paige Allaby. Into the semifinals! She sends the Capers. The Capers will move on. Heroics from Allaby, saves from Lancaster. Confusion, disarray, disorder. Confusion at the end of it all. It's the Capers moving on into the second round, into the semifinals. And they'll play tomorrow against the UBC Thunderbirds. Paige Allaby unfazed at the end by that 35-second delay. And there was absolutely no chance for Hanley, who guessed the right way again, but it was deposited so neatly into the top corner by Paige Allaby. There was no doubt in her mind. What an incredible level of soccer we saw on display here between these two teams. Commiserations to the Nipissing Lakers on an excellent season and a well-fought match. Some incredible goals to tie the game, not only once but twice. Jessica Emerton, and at the end of it all, Hannah Neville as well. Incredible heroics, great drama, great skill. And for the Capers, a huge victory for the AUS champions as they'll move on an inch closer to a chance to gain U Sports Championship gold. As here, the completed bracket after one day here at Nationals in Halifax. UBC will play Cape Breton tomorrow, and Laval Rouge et Or will play the Ottawa GGs in semi-final action tomorrow afternoon. And now the teams will shake hands, and excellent sportsmanship was on display for both teams. Both teams, Nipissing, as they have been eliminated, should 100% hold their head high after this loss. You can't imagine a more well-matched team. An incredible amount of skill and effort on display. Closing off some of the big guns for CBU all game long. The goaltender, Hayden Hanley. You can't say enough about the way that she played in that game. She was outstanding. So much bravery on display, technical skill, but also just pure emotion coming out. I mean, your mind goes back to that save she made when she was about 15 yards out of the box and blocked a chip attempt with her body. Just incredible goaltending from Hayden Hanley. And then for the Capers in the penalty shootout, there was Ellie Lancaster to make what we thought was 2 saves, what turned out to only be 1, as the second miss for the Lakers was a miss wide of the right post. As we'll now get set for the players of the game. Now up at 10:30 p.m. here, Atlantic time in Halifax. It's been a long day of football here in Nova Scotia, but what a day it has been. So much exciting skill on display. Incredible efforts all around. A huge shout-out
Fans, please welcome Pierre Arsenault, the U Sports CEO, to the field to present the Player of the Game
the players
awards.
of the games. Coming up here, the
Player of
presentation
the game
is
from
imminent.
Nipissing is number 9, Cassidy Brooks.
So number 9, a great performance from the captain, Cassidy Brooks. She went down, she was injured for a few moments in the game, was able to get back up and shake it off. Brooks, some incredible plays throughout the game. Excellent leadership on the field. You could hear her being vocal.
And player of the game from Cape Breton
And
is
Cape
number
Breton.
9, Lauren Rowe.
Lauren Rowe, definitely a deserved award for Lauren Rowe, although there are so many you could choose from. Lauren Rowe, nearly double-digit scoring chances for her in this game, and if it wasn't for Hayden Hanley, she would have probably had 3 or 4 goals in the game. But Lauren Rowe, the difference maker in almost every game that she plays, and opened the scoring here today, as we'll take a look at the goal that she scored. So the final score, 2-2, and the Capers 4-2 on penalties. Next game tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So on behalf of producer Ed Milliken and our Universum Media crew in Halifax, my name is Desmond Thomas. Thank you so much for joining us. You've been watching U Sports on CBC, where champions are made.
U Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U Sport à Radio-Canada, une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada. Nike, Fox 40, Barraburn Medical Supplies, Les Bag Baron Rings, A par BMO, and by BMO.